I'm just in the middle of tidying the house. See, in 2 days' time, it'll be the 25th anniversary of my Roger passing, Lord rest him. And Father Damien's coming over to do a little memorial ceremony and a blessing.
Morning, Mammy.
Good morning, chicken.
Big sausage. Here, why don't you measure his IQ?
Very funny. Okay, height is 71 inches.
Here, what are those two up to?
Oh, Dermot's helping Buster fill out some form for a dating site.
Some hope.
Well, at least he's trying.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, Cathy, in fairness, the refrigerator light has gone out more than you have in the last 2 months.
Thanks for that, Mammy. Sometimes I can't believe my ears.
I know, I should have taped them back when you were a baby. But some man will be glad of them someday. Where was I? Red, sir, yes. You know, losing a husband is difficult. In my case, nearly impossible. My grandmother was a really tough woman. She buried 2 husbands. One of them was only asleep.
Right, date of birth.
16th of October.
What year?
Every year.
What year were you born?
Oh, right, sorry. Well, my dad was 5 years older than my mum when they got married, and he was born in 1955. But my mum was pregnant with me before they got married, and that was the year her ma, my nan, got the shingles, so 1988.
Oh. Who's a clever sausage?
Occupation?
Bit of this, bit of that.
That won't do. You're working for me part-time, so I'll put down marketing,
Tool.
operative. Marketing operative.
Why don't you put down teeth?
Mrs. Brown, I've gone straight. Ish.
Well, put down teeth-ish.
I'm carpenter's assistant. Mark said he has a bit of work for me. Big contract.
Yes, and you keep your hands to yourself on that contract. It's important to Mark. I don't want anything going missing-ish.
Okay. Have you tried any other internet sites looking for a date?
Red Hot Amateurs, Triple X videos. And Granny's room wild with her teeth out.
Buster.
No.
Okay, that's it.
I'm getting excited now. Imagine, Mrs. Brown, there's some girl out there that doesn't even know that all her dreams are going to come true.
Here, Ma, here's a sample of some hot dogs.
Oh, I'm here, son. Put on your bun. It's cold out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like a family album. Buster Brady, going out on an internet date.
See you, Ma.
See you, love.
Love you, Mrs. Brown.
Some girl's about to meet Buster Brady and find out that 2 billion years of evolution was a waste of fucking time. This is my favorite part of the day, you know. Sitting down with a bit of peace and quiet, dunking a few digestives. Feckin' one left.
How are you?
Hello, Rory, love. Cup of tea, love?
Yeah.
Freeze! Step away from the digestive.
Nanny, do you know one of the main causes of divorce?
Marriage.
No. Boredom. How do you keep the spice in a relationship?
Be unpredictable, love. Your father and I used to make love in the dark all the time.
Oh.
So one night when he was lying in the bed with the light on, I walked into the bedroom, stark naked, wearing nothing but a smile. In a sexy voice, I said to him, "What can I do for you, Red, sir?"
And what did you say?
Turn off the fucking light.
Thanks, Mandy. Unpredictable. Yeah. So you just wanted to be unpredictable?
what your Reds would be doing if he was still alive today.
Probably trying to get out of that fucking coffin.
How are you, Cathy? How you, Winnie? Friday night, I thought you'd be out in a date.
Hello, Mark.
Sure, Mr. Guinea.
Is there a problem with the job? The job is great. You didn't come across a watchman in the house, did you? No, why are you missing it? It's worth a couple of thousand. It was a present from the wife. I sure probably left it down somewhere. I'm always doing that. No worries, just thought I'd ask. Thanks.
I'm telling you now, Mark. Buster would never do that to you.
That's a nice watch, Mr. Foley.
Yeah, bought it off Buster Brady.
Catty, you're being too hard on yourself, love. You're still young enough and you're a fine thing.
It won't be long before me carers pushing me to me death.
Excuse me, ladies. I don't mean to interrupt, but I've been watching you from the bar, and I said to myself, William, you just have to buy that beautiful lady a drink.
That's really kind of you. But I'm in company here.
Oh, sorry, dear. I wasn't speaking of you. I was speaking of this lady here.
Nanny!
Hello, you two.
Oh, hi!
We're just sitting here, not even thinking about you.
Why didn't you go home, Winnie?
Well, I was going to, but Cathy said to come over here and not even think about you.
For God's sake, Winnie. Look, Mammy, I was worried. Is that a crime?
Nope. At least now you know how I felt throughout your teenage years.
So?
If you ask me, did he take me up a lane and scuttle me? No.
Mammy!
Did you get a feeling of his yo-yo?
Winnie! For God's sake!
Catty, the man was a perfect gentleman. He asked me out on a date.
Well, I hope you said no.
Why?
Well, he's obviously after something.
He wants you to hang out of his yo-yo.
Winnie! Go home.
Go on, Winnie, go home. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night, love.
Mammy, seriously, you can't just meet someone in a pub and agree to go on a date.
I'm still an attractive woman, Catty. With needs. Even a ripe banana likes to be squeezed. Even an old horse likes to jump. Even a rusty bicycle.
Mommy! I know what men can be like. Women need a reason to have sex. Men just need a place.
And don't I know it, Catty? This is not my first rodeo.
What's all this stuff?
Just old stuff I was going through, see what I'd throw out.
Ah, Agnes, the old gang.
God, I wouldn't recognize any of them now.
Here, Agnes, you could have had your pick of any of those lads. And you picked Redzer.
Well, I didn't have my eye test till a year after that was taken.
Ah, look, Valentine's cards.
Sent Valentine's to each other for the first few years and then just wore off.
To Agnes from Redzer. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, he used to write little poems in them. Here, listen to this one. My darling, my lover, my beautiful wife. Marrying you fucked up my life. That's the one I sent him that year.
Oh, I see your face when I'm dreaming. That's probably why I wake up screaming.
So, who says romance is dead?
I don't know who.
Winnie, it's not a book and quiz.
I'm a romantic.
Are you?
I do lie in bed at night looking up at the stars. And you know what I do be thinking?
Where's me fucking ceiling? Winnie, I read a survey in a magazine, and it said the first thing men notice about women is their eyes.
And the first thing women notice about men is that they're a bunch of liars. So, you are going on this date then?
I said yes, but let me think. Yes! Cathy, is it killing you that I have a date and you can't get one?
As a matter of fact, I have a blind date this weekend.
Another blind date? God, you must nearly qualify for a guide dog at this age.
Mammy, have you thought about sex?
Not for a very long time.
I think you're biting off more than you can chew.
I'm not going to start with that. I'll kiss him first.
Not funny, Mammy.
Look, Cathy, the man is a complete gentleman. He just wants company, that's all.
And maybe a feelie of his yo-yo.
Enough, Mrs. McGugan.
Winnie, go on, feck off. I'll talk to you later.
I'm only thinking of you, Mammy.
Cathy, him and me are too old to be having sex. For God's sake, at our age, it'd be like trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Mammy, I know you feel that way. I don't think he's thinking that way. Mammy, you're a fine-looking woman.
No, I know.
And he looks well able for a good rumble.
A good rumble.
Now, so once we've read out the few prayers, then I believe Mark is going to say a few words about his father. Then I'm going to do a general blessing to the household.
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown, you seem distracted. Is it Grandad? Are you worried about his health?
No. If he dies, he fucking dies.
Right. Where was I? Oh, yes. Once I finished the blessing, you were going to write out some things about Redzer for me to say.
Here you go. Thank you, Father.
It's funny. Mrs. Brown, what I say must be benevolent or at least clean.
Fine, I'll try again.
Right. I'll drop by during the week to pick it up. Bye, Dr. Flynn.
Hi, Father. All good, Mrs. Brown. I'm done here.
Dr. Flynn, could I have a quick word?
Certainly, Mrs. Brown.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Dr. Flynn, I'm a widow,
Yes.
and I have been for a long time.
Yes.
What do you think about having sex?
Mrs. Brown, I may be giving off the wrong signal, but I'm very fond of you, but there's no
Not
way.
you, you feckin' idiot. I'm mixed up, not hard up. I have a date, and I'm just worried that, he might expect, a bit...
Well, you have all the working parts.
Oh, yes, I
The vital ingredient is having the urge to have sex. And that urge can be found and enhanced through foreplay. A little tickle here, a gentle kiss there, a soft stroke. A hot tongue on the back of your...
Bless you. There's no bad wine I've seen. I might give it for you.
Ah, Mrs. Brown. Is there anything I can help you with?
Father,
Yes?
that's single, right?
Well, yes.
So, if I was to have sex with a man, would it be...
A miracle.
Would it be a sin?
Oh, I see. Well, Mrs. Brown, I find questions like that are difficult to pass judgment on.
For instance, what if I get gorgeous?
see. Well, you were in confidence school, weren't you?
Yes, Father. This is sisters of the movie statues.
And you remember what they taught you young ladies to do if you get these urges?
Not really, Father.
They teach you, if you get these urges, you have to get on your knees and say a prayer.
Shit, I never got past the getting your knees bit.
Mrs. Brown, the scripture tells us that the giving of oneself in the flesh is a good thing between a husband and a wife. But outside the sacrament of marriage, it's forbidden, as is adultery. Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown!
All around the garden, like a teddy bear. One step, two step, and tiddly on the left.
You're so bold. You're an animal.
Look at them. I don't know what Mammy thinks she's playing at.
Hey, Mammy has a date. So what? Buster Brady.
Mark, go down. You be outside now.
John Wayne, Rio Bravo. Am I right?
Hold it, Mark.
Don't get involved, Dermot.
I'm already involved, Mark. He's me best mate. And you're wrong. Now listen, Mr. Foley.
Yes, lads.
I see you're not wearing the watch you bought from Buster.
No, it's broken. Useless piece of crap.
So, how was life, Caddy?
Well, I'm not getting as much loving as my mother.
Well, my internet date hasn't turned up. One step, two steps. Right, I'm getting a drink.
Buster, I owe you an apology.
For what?
An expensive watch mechanism. No QCO robbing it. Selling to Mr. Foley.
I suppose it'll take a while for the past to be left behind. It's all right. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Sure.
Buster, there you are.
Hello, Father.
I just wanted to thank you. I had it checked. And it is a real Rolex.
Okay, Father. Keep your voice down.
Wincy spider. Oh, I wonder where this little fellow is off. Maybe he's going to give you a little surprise.
Maybe he is. But if he's going where I think he's going, I might have a little surprise for him.
What a wonderful evening this is turning out to be.
What, Cathy?
Can I get you something to drink?
Excuse me a moment, will you? Let me just go out of my arse. What is wrong with you?
Mommy, I'm really worried this is moving too fast.
Okay, well, if you're really worried, why don't you follow us home? You can hide in the cubby hole, and if I need you, I'll call you.
Great idea. Wait a minute. What if you want me to go? I don't want to stand there all night.
Good idea. Right, well, if something happens and I'm agreeable, I'll give you a signal, and you just go.
Okay. What's the signal?
It'll be...
Mommy!
I'm just kidding. No, I go... Tacky, feck off. Sort my middle name. Oh, and my safe word is... Sit down, anywhere.
It's a very inviting couch.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
What about here?
Okay.
Come, Agnes. Sit beside. Oh, there is nothing like the scent of a real woman. Now, where were we when we were interrupted?
I just put the kettle on.
Oh, I don't want tea.
I fucking do.
Are you okay?
Catty, remind me again. The knickers, the tongue. The skinny bits go to the front and the back.
The back!
Frick it, I knew it. I have been flossing all the way from here to Foley's.
Nanny, just tell him to go.
I will not. Look, you stand by in case I need you and I get the signal. But I think this is going okay.
Agnes, come, darling. Sit. Oh, I know where we were. I was going to surprise you. Jeez! Who the hell put the mousetrap up one's dress?
I do. You never know when your pussy's going to be asleep. Willie McGugan, what are you doing here?
You're a hunt.
Willie, that's a bit strong. It was just a grope.
Billy Hunt. I knew you were familiar. He used to hang around with the gang from the West, Agnes.
It is you. You're Billy Hunt, Reggie's friend.
That's right, Agnes. I'm little Billy Hunt.
What do you think you're doing? You tried this before on me, behind Reggie's back. I refute you then, and I reject you now.
Oh, come on, Agnes. Retzer never deserved you. You, the walking goddess. You, the raven-haired vision of beauty. You, the princess among frogs.
How dare you?
Willie, let the man speak. Go on, frogs.
Yes, you rejected me back then when I was little more than a boy. I was the laughingstock of our gang. But then I went to England. I worked hard. I built and built my life and fortune day by day to become the largest supplier of 500 thread count bed sheets to the bed and breakfast industry. South Coast region. Always thinking of you. Building to this moment when I could return to Finglas and claim my prize.
She's no prize.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you say, Agnes?
Go. Leave the two of us alone.
Good girl, Agnes.
Willie, I'm fucking talking to you. Go, get out.
Night, then. Night, Billy. Billy liar.
Agnes.
Don't speak. Catty, feck off.
So, you do feel the same?
No, I don't. Reggie Brown was not a great husband to me, but he was a good friend to you. And friends don't do that to friends.
But I'm rich. I could make you happy.
I'm already